Hey guys, welcome back. FLCB podcast episode 28. Ivan here with Orvid.
কি অবস্থা সবার?
Orvid, কি খবর
তোমার
তোমার?
আমার অবস্থা ভালো। আমরা আসলে
এখনো করোনা ভাইরাসে তুমি আক্রান্ত হও নাই?
না, আমি বহাল তবিয়তেই আছি। আমাদের আমেরিকাতে এখন অ্যাকচুয়ালি ডেমোক্রেটিক সুপার টুইসডে ডিবেট ইলেকশন চলতেছে, মানে প্রাইমারি ইলেকশন ফলো করতেছিলাম আর কি।
Okay, so I guess coronavirus কথাবার্তা আমরা পরে রাখবো. So we're here for আমরা সব পডকাস্টে শুরু করি. We'll try to keep this short, but we're legit trying to keep this short. We only do like about 7 or 8 matches, so we're gonna cover the Champions League. There's the last week of Champions League, and then we'll do El Clasico, of course. তারপরে লিভারপুলের slump, sort of, I guess, in inverted commas. We might talk about Man City winning the League Cup, and then maybe a few other news, and then just wrap it up. So let's start Champions League. This is Champions League match day, 7 still. Games played on February 25th and February 26th. So we'll start with Real Madrid 1, Manchester City 2. This was a game like Real Madrid was leading up until the Kevin De Bruyne show, sort of. Jesus scored equalizer 78th minute, and then Sterling was fouled in the penalty box by Carvajal, was it?
Carvajal.
Yeah, I keep forgetting, man. Almost 7 দিন আগে খেলা ছিল. So Sterling was fouled by Carvajal, and then De Bruyne scored the penalty against our Belgian teammate, I guess. And Man City did a penalty record, which was, it's impressive. Anyways, so our game again, like this was like, even though score was 2-1, Man City was very good in this game. Like,
Man City was definitely far better.
You could argue the scoreline flattered Real Madrid.
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই। এবং কোর্তুয়া, like ওই গেমে the amount of times he saved Real Madrid in that game, it was sometimes like goal line clearance. Like Real at home, Man Cityর সাথে এরকম পারফরম্যান্স was really bad, especially জিদানের ট্র্যাক রেকর্ড এবং given like Real Madridের pedigree Champions League, this was so poor.
These were 2 years in a row. Last year at the Bernabeu, the Ajax কাছে I think it was 4-1.
Last year 4-1 হারছে, 4-1 হারছিল। So কাহিনী হচ্ছে যে last year তো জিদান ছিল না, এবং জিদান significantly bought a lot of players, like $300 million খরচ করছে, এবং minus Ronaldo they have everybody, right?
Well, 300 million এর মধ্যে most of the players তো actually wasn't even on the pitch.
Shine.
Hazard ছিল না, Jovic is, I don't know what's up with him.
Yeah, but still, like, okay, I mean indirectly তো এরকম একটা depth থাকা স্কোয়াডে helps the other players. Like, let's say when they bought Jovic, it put less pressure on another striker they have in the team, let's say Benzema or somebody. Like, কারণ ওরা অনেক রোটেট করে খেলাতে পারে বা এরকম। আমার কথাটা হচ্ছে যে like it should be way better than this. Like Man City, Aymeric Laporte কিন্তু ম্যাচে ইনজুর্ড হয়ে গেছিল, right?
Laporte wasn't there, and then Man City has so many other injuries as well.
Laporte probably was like what, first half কোন একটা সময় সাবস্টিটিউটেড,
and then Man City had to bring in Fernandinho, center back.
এবং মনে আছে আমরা উইক আফটার উইক বলছি যে লাপোর্ট ইজ দ্য কি, লাপোর্ট আসলে লাইক এভরিথিং ইজ ফাইন, এবং লাপোর্টে 33rd মিনিটে সাবস্টিটিউটেড হয়েছে। লাইক ইট ডিডন্ট, মানে এটা লাপোর্ট যাওয়ার পরও মনে হয় না লাইক any difference really. Like Man City was defensively comfortable. So among home Man City against এরকম performance, when
and you could also say like Man City, like Aguero can start করে নাই, তারপরে David Silva can start করে নাই,
because Aguero performance, I mean, like, I don't want to sound skeptical, but Aguero এর আগে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের সাথে অনেক ম্যাচে like he literally got man marked. Like previous coach they দেখছি like he got man marked by Ramos and Pepe.
Jesus was very, very good.
Jesus was really good in that game. And Jesus normally in a regular match I will definitely pick Aguero over Jesus, but I think in matches don't know Jesus was a better option.
So I'm কিছু point is like, do you think like Guardiola like sort of like, or like the problem with the Champions League, he tends to overthink the games? Because মানে তুই পরের পোস্ট ম্যাচ ইন্টারভিউস কিছু শুনছো নাকি জানি না, লাইক প্লেয়াররা বলতেছিল যে উইন্টার ব্রেকে যে ম্যান সিটি 10-12 দিন 2 সপ্তাহ যে লাইক উইন্টার ব্রেক ছিল, উইন্টার ব্রেকের টাইমে অলমোস্ট এভরি ডে like Guardiola was like analyzing Real Madrid against কোন team খেলাবে কোন player খেলাবে, and then the decision was made যে Rodri would play instead of Fernandinho midfielder, and then Jesus would start ahead of Sergio Aguero, আর ওইদিকে David Silva wouldn't start, and like everything was just like very pinpointed. Like এরকম, do you really need to overthink? Whereas I guess তুমি চিন্তা করো opposition Zidane, I don't think like he even thinks that deeply. He just has a set of players. Yeah, and that's no disrespect to Zidane.
I guess probably. But আমার যেটা মনে হয় like ties অনেকে বলতেছে ties over কারণ রামোস got a red card to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. আমার ম্যান সিটির হোম পারফরম্যান্স খুব একটা ট্রাস্টওয়ার্দি লাগে না।
like ম্যানুর কাছে
I feel like ম্যান সিটি আমার কেন জানি মনে হয় ম্যান সিটি অ্যাওয়ে পারফরম্যান্স in some way better than their home performance. আমি স্ট্যাটিস্টিক্যালি ব্যাকআপ করার মতো কোনো নাই, বাট কোনো ইনফরমেশন আমার কাছে নাই, বাট আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে হোমে they can struggle against Real Madrid and they can lose, but 2-1 is a very good result.
Any word on Kevin De Bruyne, man? Like Man City paid what, 44 million for this guy?
52 million. 52 million is nothing really for
52 million euro probably. I think it was 44 pound.
52 or 4 million euro.
So for someone like this, man, a game, like especially the last half an hour, Johan, he was sort of, I think he was playing too far ahead, like বেশি forward খেলতেছিল, but then when he started dropping back a little bit, midfielder he was unplayable almost.
I mean, যদি আমি চিন্তা করি center attacking midfielder, I think nobody is better than this guy, especially creating chances and creating assists.
Our first goaler assist was insane. Like, yeah, but Jesus' জন্য যে crossটা দিছিল,
because literally insane. 5-6 জন ডিফেন্ডার, he literally like ওখানে দুইজন ডিফেন্ডার অলমোস্ট গার্ড করতেছিল।
আর বলটা was like absolutely perfect. Like বলটা যদি আরেকটু বেশি এদিক ওদিক হতো।
Yeah, because Jesus was falling behind too. Like it was a hard header. যদি আর 3 inch difference, so I think Jesus এর ঠিকভাবে হেডটা কানেক্ট করতে পারতো।
It was really awesome. আর রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের জন্য like this is, I mean, like আমরা El Clasico নিয়ে কথা বলবো পরে, but like Real Madrid are like Champions League to compete against like Man City. Do you think like Mbappe is the answer? And Real Madrid, plan kit? Like, do you think they're making the funds available to eventually get Kylian Mbappe?
আমার মনে হয় Real Madrid needs to go for Mbappe কারণ Real Madrid miss someone like Ronaldo. ঠিক আছে, এবং okay, they can bring back Ronaldo. That's an option, right?
No, but Ronaldo is not the answer. Like
but
long
Ronaldo
term
is not the long-term answer, and মানে 21-year-old Mbappe goal scoring a Mbappe record speaks for himself, and I think he's gonna be fine in Real Madrid. And I think he has desire to play under Zidane. This is a great example. It's a great scenario Real Madrid জন্য কারণ Zidane as a coach, a lot of French players are tempted to play under him, and then he can fit right in that team. By then Bale or কেউ একজন হয়তো টিম থেকে ওরা বিক্রিও করে দিবে, so they need a scorer like Mbappe for sure. আমার কাছে মনে হয় that's the difference between a Champions League, because defensively Real Madrid performance this season was really good up to this game they were not good, but attacking wise even Benzema the top scorer, he has a goal drought. How many match কত ম্যাচ ধরে গোল দেয় না? It's been long এবং বাকি আমি তো এই পয়েন্টটা বারবার বলছি যে বাকি 8-9 জন প্লেয়ার কম্বাইন করলে বেনজেমার সমান গোল হবে না, বাকি 8-9 অ্যাটাকিং প্লেয়ার কম্বাইন করলে, so it's that bad.
We should mention Vinicius had a really good game.
Vinicius created a lot of chances,
but last দিকে he was very tired. ওরা যে যখন উঠাইছে, like I saw like few Real Madrid fans complaining কেন ওরা উঠানো হয়েছিল, but I think he was like done, or his legs were gone.
And he's 19. আমার মনে হয় না like he's মানে ওর ওই experience levelটা আছে like pacing himself. He was probably going at it fully at Kepa. He just lost it. But I think Vinicius যদি ওর finishing এ improve করতে পারে, he could be a really good asset for Real Madrid.
Taking El Clasico result out of your mind, do you think যে Barcelona এই সিজনে এত average থাকা has sort of helped Zidane আর Real Madrid like go under the radar, because Barcelona যদি ওদের normal league season খেলে
মানে সব জিতে আর কি,
হ্যাঁ সব জিতে না, but normal league season, Barcelona would be 10 points ahead by now. And Real Madrid almost facing back-to-back season trophyless. But again, obviously that's the caveat. Barcelona is also having a poor season overall.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you. I'm gonna that helps them for sure. I mean, Real didn't win anything, right? No, Spanish Cup they got out. Yeah.
Spanish Cup দুটো টিমই out.
Yes. আমি চিন্তা করতেছিলাম রিয়াল আছে কিনা, বাট দুইজনই আউট। ইনফ্যাক্ট অ্যাথলেটিকো আউট। না, আই থিঙ্ক ইট রিয়েলি হেল্পস আমাদের যে বার্সেলোনা ক্রাইসিসটা, কারণ জিদানের অনেক উপর প্রেশার থাকতো। বিকজ লাস্ট 3 গেমে যদি আমরা এল ক্লাসিকো রেজাল্টটা না নেই, দ্য 3 গেমস বিফোর দ্যাট রিয়াল সেল্টার সাথে ড্র করছে, রিয়াল লেভান্তের সাথে হারছে, রাইট? ওয়াজ ইট লেভান্তে? এবং দেন রিয়াল হোমে ম্যান সিটির সাথে হারছে। So that's a very poor run of form, especially এই সময় আর কি।
Okay, anyway, so we'll move on to Bayern Munich 3, Chelsea 0. Well, actually, Chelsea 0, Bayern Munich 3.
Yeah, okay.
This could have been 6 or 7. Could easily. And Alphonso Davies, man, this guy is just so fast. Is so fast. Serge Gnabry, London খেলার সময় কি হয়?
Loves playing in London.
I have no idea. Possibly by the way, I mean actually last Tuesday and Wednesday আমি কাছ থেকে বাসায় earlier free ছিলাম, so I actually got to see some of these games. I think under the radar Thiago Alcantara had a great game.
Thiago Alcantara has a great season under the radar for this year, kind of.
I think a game, I'm obviously Bayern not the color, but this game he was really good. With the অন্যদিকে you could argue যে Chelsea, Kovacic, Jorginho, complete shocker, non-existent.
And funny ব্যাপার হচ্ছে ওরাই probably Chelsea best player এই season.
Possibly, yeah. You could say like season শুরু থেকে Kovacic, and Jorginho recently has been really good. Bayerner major blip হচ্ছিল Coman got injured.
Unfortunate.
Anyways, any other thoughts on the game?
পরের storyline বলবো, like after the game.
পরে আসবে, but yeah, let's just focus on this.
I mean, it was very easy for Bayern. Like Chelsea was poor, and Chelsea home form, whether it's league or Champions League, suspicious. Like very bad. Chelsea experience level matter. I think Chelsea nowhere near in Champions League, like Premier League or Champions League, like in terms of experience, compete করার জন্য. So Bayern took
the... মনে হয় Chelsea কোন প্লেয়ার এই Bayern টিমে চান্স পায়? Name one.
No.
Yeah, that's
I don't think so.
That's not shocking, and that is telling, আর কি.
That is telling. Well, Chelsea কিছু excuse আছে. Chelsea had a transfer ban, but then transfer ban উঠার পর তারা কারো কিনা নাই. So Chelsea should bought players on January.
Marcos Alonso red carded as well, by the way.
Let's talk about Lewandowski. Lewandowski had 2 assists on that game, and তুমি তো দেখছো like the link up play he had in that game.
He was very good. He scored the goal. Alphonso Davies said Ranta was.
Oh my
by the
God.
way, Ranta was something else. Yeah.
তুমি জানো না আলফোনসো ডেভিস কিন্তু ভ্যাঙ্কুভারে খেলতো?
হ্যাঁ, আমি দেখছি লাইক ও
কাইল লরেন কি ভ্যাঙ্কুভারে ছিল না? কাইল লরেন ভ্যাঙ্কুভার না, অরল্যান্ডোতে ছিল। আচ্ছা,
হ্যাঁ ওই তো এনওয়াইসিএফসি এগেইনস্ট অনেক গোল
দিত, বাট হ্যাঁ ভ্যাঙ্কুভারে ছিল আলফোনসো ডেভিস।
হ্যাঁ, আমার মনে আছে। আই থিঙ্ক ও ইয়াঙ্কি স্টেডিয়ামে খেলছিল, এন্ড ও ইয়াঙ্কি স্টেডিয়ামে যখন খেলছে তখন আই থিঙ্ক ওয়াজ লেফট উইঙ্গার ছিল, লাইক লেফট ফরওয়ার্ড অলমোস্ট.
He was converted to a left back in Bayern.
I guess it's because Lucas Hernandez is injured. Bayern. Lucas Hernandez got 80 million they কিনলো না something.
Yeah, Lucas Hernandez কে 80 million কিনছে।
হ্যাঁ, ও injured, তারপরে আর কে somebody else is injured. Bayern left back.
Pavard injured ছিল কয়েকদিন।
Pavard injured, right? So he wasn't even like ওইদিকে that's why he's playing. I think Alaba কি left back এ খেলে নাকি?
Alaba
he was moved to
Alaba center back খেলে, Alaba center midfield খেলে। Alaba is versatile. Joshua Kimmich কেও center midfield খেলে recently. এই কারণেও basically ওরা Bayern Munich এর অনেক পজিশনিং shuffling হইছে under this coach especially.
Let's talk about this coach as well, because you have to give him a lot of credit. Dieter Flick
Hansi Flick.
হ্যাঁ, সো অ্যাপারেন্টলি এই গেমের পরে বায়ার্ন মিউনিখের একটা ব্যানকুয়েট ছিল লন্ডনে। ব্যানকুয়েটের পর বায়ার্নের প্রেসিডেন্ট, forgot his name, আল্লাহ জানে কি জানি নাম।
Oliver. Yeah, Karl-Heinz
ওটা না,
Rummenigge.
হ্যাঁ রুমিনিগা হবে, পাগলটা না।
না, Uli Hoeneß নাই এখন, Oliver Kahn taking over.
আচ্ছা, সো ওই রুমিনিগা বলে ওর কোচকে একটা কলম গিফট করছে, and that technically means যে তোমার কন্ট্রাক্ট আসতেছে, এই কলম দিয়ে তুমি সাইন করো। Yeah, so again, like Bayern, very different. Like seasoner শুরু থেকে compared to now, like Bayern is way more direct, like way more attacking.
It's like Jupp Heynckes Bayern, যদি আমি compare করি।
Whereas I guess Niko Kovac under was way like it's very passive. এখন completely different. Thomas Muller seems like a different
Thomas
player.
Muller এর ব্যাপারে বলবো আমি, like Thomas Muller যখন Kovac under ছিল তখন there was a rumor যে ক্লাব লিভ করবে, ইন্টার মিলান is interested. যখন নিউ কোচ আসলো এবং নিউ কোচ আসার পর ওকে আবার যখন ওর প্রেফার্ড পজিশনে মুভ করালো, I think he has 18 assists this season, 16 or 18, something around there.
Yeah, Muller even a game
like
watching him play.
It's a very rejuvenated squad under this new coach. এবং ফানি ব্যাপার হচ্ছে এই কোচের টপ লেভেলে I don't think Hoffenheim-এ ও কোচ ছিল অনেক আগে, বাট ও অলওয়েজ অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট কোচ ছিল। I think ও জোয়াকিম লোর অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট কোচ ছিল যখন ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ জিতে, বা 2006 to 14 he was never really a main coach. He was like a director type of figure somewhere. আমার মনে হয় না খুব একটা ফার্স্ট কোচে ম্যানেজার হিসেবে খুব একটা বেশি ওর আছে, এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আছে। সো that's the thing. I mean, a lot of people don't really, I mean, যারা জার্মান ফুটবল দেখে তারাও ওরা খুব ভালো হয়েছে।
Yeah, so no, I was very impressed. But only I would say like Chelsea ব্যাপারে, you know, they had Rhys James, they had Ross Barkley, Mason Mount, even Christensen, Rudiger, you know, very young players. So they will learn from this. But Chelsea অনেক player কেনা বাকি। I think there's a lot of players they need to buy. You feel like. Anyways, we'll talk Chelsea another day. Let's do Lyon 1, Juventus 0. I'm actually kind of there. I don't know how much about this.
I mean, it was probably the most boring game alongside Napoli Barcelona.
I mean Napoli Barcelona অনেকখানি দেখছি, that game was very boring.
Yeah. Oh man. But Juventus Lyon game, it was like both teams like fighting it out. There was not too many clear-cut chances. Juventus had more clear-cut chances, but
লিওনের বলে বেশ কয়েকটা স্টার্টিং প্লেয়ার্স ইনজুর্ড ছিল।
That's the thing about Lyon. Lyoner Memphis Depay ওদের মেইন প্লেয়ার, স্টার প্লেয়ার, এবং probably main attacking player because he produced most. Oh, I think he's out for the season.
Basically, you telling me next Ronaldo couldn't play against the Ronaldo?
No pun intended. Man U fan-দের জন্য খুব you are triggering Man U fan. Anyway. And then they played some young players too. আমি অনেক প্লেয়ার খেলাইছে যাদেরকে চিনি না আমি লিওনের। ইনফ্যাক্ট যে গোলটা দিছে Tossard, I never heard of him. Tossard. I mean, like, I know Hossam Aouar, right? Hossam Aouar.
I know Moussa Dembele. So yeah,
of course,
Celtic
Moussa Dembele was in Celtic. He was a proven goal scorer.
Best, like Celtic. I'm actually slightly disappointed. I mean, Celtic. I remember him. He was eto highly touted. Like a lot of people talked about him going to Arsenal, maybe Tottenham, and then I know Lyon is fine. There's nothing else. Champions League, that's great for him, but still, it's Lyon.
In fact, Toko Ekambi. I think Toko Ekambi came out January against Lyon. Toko Ekambi was in Villarreal, that other striker.
Okay, yeah. Okay, নামটা মনে আসতেছে।
He's a Nigerian player.
After the game, Ronaldo blamed Juventus midfielders. I know. I still don't understand how a player can do this, but still, okay, he did publicly. Juventus
he shouldn't blame publicly. Okay, I disagree with you, but I get why he said that. কারণ হচ্ছে আমি এখন কিছু বলবো যেটা আর কি অনেক রোনালদো ফ্যান probably appreciate করবে না। সেটা হচ্ছে I think ever since Ronaldo moved to Real, he evolved into a great striker that he is. Ronaldo's creative side, I don't think if you don't have a good functioning midfield, a good functioning wing back, and if there is no a chance to create now, I think Ronaldo's game on limited.
Basically, he's missing Kroos, Modric, Marcelo,
or Carvajal stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot compare that with this, I guess.
I guess you have Alexandro, who's a very good player, but on the side you have Danilo.
Good, I get it, but I don't think Pjanic is in the level of Kroos, Modric,
Yeah.
or Bale, Benzema is in the like Higuain is not in that
Especially
level. Dybala
Benzema,
maybe.
like Benzema
Really?
নিজেকে এত বাজেভাবে স্যাক্রিফাইস করছে।
আমরা কি আবার বেনজেমা প্রেইজ নিয়ে
Like আমি তো হিউজ বেনজেমা ফ্যান, এভরিবডি নোস দ্যাট।
আচ্ছা সো বেসিক্যালি আমার কাছে যেটা মনে হয় লাইক ওকে আই গেট হোয়াট হি সেইং কারণ হচ্ছে জুভেন্টাসের মিডফিল্ড আসলেই মানে it's a side passing marchand midfield pretty much. Pjanic probably has some creativity, but even then, I mean, it's a very static midfield.
Word on Sarri.
Oh man, Sarri. আমরা সিজনের শুরুতেই Sarri against ছিলাম, both of us. Even though Allegri is a bit more defensive coach, I would still like the guy had take your team twice in Champions League final in last 4-5 years. I don't think Sarri is the answer. I wouldn't be. I mean, yeah, Juventus can still win a double. They're still in the title race, or in the Italian Cup, or in the Champions League easily. 1-0 is nothing. Ronaldo is master of second leg comeback. Kintu, the way he's performing, Champions League, in fact, a better team against Pole, I think Juventus would have a very bad time. Especially considering Lyon, French League, or like top 3 or 4 or 9. They were 10th position at one time. Like they really had a bad season. Lyon. They didn't have a good season.
Plus missing players as well. Like this was a
players. Osam Awar literally look Juventus like midfield and defense like chumps. Like that guy.
I'll tell you this, like this was I guess Agar podcast is I was we were doing predictions and I said this was Eta this was the one I was most confident about. Second most confident ছিলাম যে Barcelona Napoli, and Barcelona Napoli is still it's hugely Barcelona favorite. Yeah. Big time Barcelona favorite.
Barcelona draw করছে away match. That's like a either মতো Barcelona ফ্যানদের জন্য.
So comparatively this was a shocking result because তোমার Lyon, if they score 1, Juventus has to score 3, and Juventus can still score 3. Juventus 3টা দিতে পারবে Ronaldo যে team
because of Ronaldo, no other reason. আসলে এই team it take out Ronaldo, I don't know man. Juventus was this static in offensively আমার কোনো মনে পড়ে না like এত poor with when you have Ronaldo in the team. That's like there is no excuse for that.
All right, so again caveat হচ্ছিল Ronaldo কি not Ronaldo, like Juventus actually game to হয় নাকি because of the virus northern Italy তে
it could be behind closed door.
We'll find out, and I guess we have no control over it.
Lyon ki probably last 16 are weakest team, or Valencia before the first leg. I'm not talking about with the first leg result in mind.
I would say Lyon.
That's the point. I mean, disappointing result.
Lyon weakest, Valencia probably second weakest, and you could argue that Atalanta probably third weakest, but
on paper Atalanta third weakest, but form I guess.
Atalanta 7টা দিছে by the way weekend.
Duvan Zapata scores a hat-trick. আমি Atalanta খেলার highlights miss করি না because it's fun.
It's always fun. Yeah, Napoli Barcelona. There's not much. Let's not spend too much time on this. The El Clasico to move করে যাব.
Also, there's not too much thing to talk about this.
Dries Mertens record Napoli. I think he crossed Maradona
as the top scorer.
And actually a game at আগের weekend I think Mertens like Napoli একটা penalty পাইছিল and Mertens didn't take the penalty because or I think he said something like Jamie I don't want to like break the record with a penalty. I want to score against Barcelona and break the record, and he did. That's impressive, man. Griezmann scored the equalizer. Actually, Barcelona goal was really nice. Very nicely done. Like Messi was involved, then pass to Semedo, and then a decent finish by Griezmann. Barcelona huffed and puffed. I feel like this was so Eto sideways passing, and sideways passing it doesn't bother me. It never bothered me because I mean, like being a Spain fan, I'm sideways passing. It like I mean, Xavi, Iniesta, সবাই complain করছে sideways passing, but it never really bothered me. But Barcelona sideways passing, they come on and said there's no purpose. Like opposition ke I don't know, maybe football changed from 10 years ago, but this was very annoying. But আরেকটা হচ্ছিল Barcelona Semedo বাদে they literally have no pace এই টিমে Like Semedo is the only one who has any level of pace. And
Yeah,
Ansu
that's
Fati if he's on
true.
the pitch, but there's like we'll talk about El Clasico right now. In fact we can just move to the El Clasico. El Clasico this was the same case. Like nobody, একটা player নাই যে can take the ball and just run with it and pass defenders. Only Semedo. He was the only one. Like literally whole 90-minute El Clasico, the Real 2-0 win over Barcelona, Bernabeu.
হ্যাঁ এবং I think এটা last season same problemটা ছিল বার্সেলোনার. There was no pace in the game. Like
At least last season, like Dembele was playing more games, I guess. Messi was faster.
হ্যাঁ মেসি pace এই El Clasico is a proof যে মেসি acceleration he's slowing down like pace wise like
Messi pura pace is you can't rely on his like your pace nine first of all. Like at least
হ্যাঁ
I get a sprint দিতে পারতো এখন
acceleration ছিল আগে একটা বা something. You know, there might be an acceleration, deceleration. I don't know, like man, I feel like people catch up to him. Even when Marcelo caught up to you, a 36-year-old guy, you know you're losing your pace, man. Ebong, I would criticize Messi on this game. Ebong Napoli game,
you could criticize because
the thing was the amount of times he could pull the trigger, like the amount of times he had to pull the trigger, and he wanted to confirm. His finishing, I will criticize his finishing this season. Like he should do better with his chances.
I mean, the only thing I'll say is like El Clasico Courtois did make দুইটা save দিছিল Messi including one of them was really good, I think. First half দুইটা ছিল save. Messi against দুইটা ছিল. Second half
একটা হচ্ছে almost one on one আরেকটা আমার মাথায় আসছে
আর second half Braithwaite against একটা খুব ভালো সেভ ছিল Courtois. But yeah, I would say Braithwaite is another one. Like he's somebody else, like who has some pace. Like
I think Braithwaite is a good buy for Barcelona.
I would say like Barcelona Braithwaite নামার পর El Clasico. And to be fair, Braithwaite নামার পরে দুটো গোল খাইছে, but that's not a reflection on Braithwaite. I think Braithwaite নামার
how is that a reflection on Braithwaite?
I think Braithwaite নামার পরে Barcelona looked way more threatening going forward.
Yeah, I think আমার মনে হয় he's a very good purchase for Barcelona কারণ he had the pace, he's direct এবং he get past people.
Yeah, he get past people. That's the main thing. Like Messi, again, like he can't get past people. And you're looking at Arthur, De Jong, Busquets. Though I have, oh my god, Busquets like it's the most depressing.
খুব disappointing কারণ Busquets is never reliant on pace. Busquets ageও Iniesta was such a top midfielder. Or Javi was a top midfielder. So in that regard, Busquets' demise is actually disappointing. Busquets is not even 33, right?
I would say Busquets' last good, I think 2018 World Cup. Sorry, by the way, call us still anyways. 2018 World Cup, I think was the last one. Busquets was really good.
I think.
Agio maybe slightly, but I think in 2018 World Cup or poor. আমি যতগুলি and again caveat I don't watch a lot of Barcelona games. I mean,
I'm going to be honest with you. Watching Barcelona game is kind of torturous.
এখন, yeah. And like Busquets' game it's shocking. It's like I prefer someone like me, Jay. Busquets এত বড় fan. It's really depressing.
I think the trio. You can add Jordi Alba and PK.
Oh yeah, Jordi Alba, PK, like everybody. Umtiti's decision making.
Umtiti is really hospital FC.
Yeah, but decision making.
Even when he comes in, like Umtiti মনে হয় মানে Umtiti doesn't deserve to be in France 23-man squad. এত বাজে.
Yeah.
Clement Langley is so much better than Umtiti.
Well, like it's Langley. তাহলে Laporte না.
Laporte definitely. Laporte এখনো কল পায় নাই France.
স্পেনও দিতেছে না কেন আল্লাহ জানে বুঝতেছি না.
Bangladesh if you want.
Yeah, actually no. Bangladesh না USA খেলতে পারে, I guess.
USA তো 5 বছর লাগবে.
Anyways, and let's just talk about Real Madrid. So because I guess Real Madrid fans will be screaming, Barcelona again call holes. Real Madrid was really good. I think other than Barcelona got 20-minute spell chilo first half when Barcelona were on top. Other than we 20 minute bade. And even we
second half
second half Real Madrid was
literally. Oh man, Mark and the Ter Stegen na thakle.
By the way, Ter Stegen we saved ta dekhchila.
Isco. I'm gonna go in a limb and say Ter Stegen probably Barcelona best player this.
I like literally like Ter Stegen kept Barcelona in the game for a long time. Ter Stegen না থাকলে this game would have been gone first half literally.
এটাই although আমি এটাও বলবো যে রিয়াল মাদ্রিদের গোল দুইটা স্লাইটলি লাকি ছিল but they deserved it.
Well, yeah, I guess first goal একটা deflection ছিল and second টা তো is counter attack at 93rd minute.
Scuffed shot ছিল. I don't think he meant it, But either way, I think Real Madrid deserved to win. Barcelona match draw deserve করা.
Barcelona এই ম্যাচ যদি somehow Barcelona লাস্টের দিকে একটা লিওনেল মেসি ম্যাজিকে যদি ড্র করতো it would have been highly unfair.
I agree.
Yeah, Real Madrid completely outplayed Barcelona. Barcelona এইভাবে outplayed El Clasico তে Barcelonaকে last at least 10-11 বছরে আমি কবে দেখছি I can't remember. Maybe ছিল, maybe Mourinho's under Real Madrid.
Real Madrid কোন একটা ম্যাচ.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I can't remember honestly. Like this one stood out. And I would also say first half half time আমরা অনেকজন একসাথে দেখতেছিলাম El Clasico. Half time like it really hit me যে দুইটা টিমই like কই থেকে কই আসছে. That first half was so boring, like baller bite. It was a snooze fest almost. Like thank God Real Madrid came to play second half. Otherwise, ওই প্রথম এল ক্লাসিকোর মতন হইলে যদি দুইটা এল ক্লাসিকো এরকম পাইতাম.
My God.
You চিন্তা করতেছ like আমরা তিনটা half of El Clasico complete like first of all goalless.
Forgotten.
Among the most forgetful football. I was telling someone যে it's like watching mid-table Premier League game. Even mid-table Premier League game, like, people are making mistakes and, at least excitement থাকে.
Also, I don't know, La Liga to me, অনেকেই শুনলে সারপ্রাইজড হবে, but statistically La Liga কিন্তু one of the most defensive league in the world. মানে big league গুলোর মধ্যে. La Liga goal per game has like fallen down drastically. সবাই defensively অনেক বেশি.
Messi injured.
In fact, অনেক একটা মিসকনসেপশন আছে যে ইতালিয়ান লিগ ওয়ান অফ দ্য মোস্ট ডিফেন্সিভ লিগ নো when ইতালিয়ান লিগ ইজ প্রবাবলি more high scoring than English league. Only German league আগে রাখতে পারো. German league is always was the most attacking.
Well, Italian league Atlanta একাই চালাচ্ছে. Lazio too, yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, El Clasico, a lot of credit has to go to Zidane. I think second half.
Any words on Vinicius' performance?
Vinicius, I think duta game, even Man City against them this game. Vinicius, okay, first half Vinicius fluffed in some chances, but overall
Vinicius finishing probably I think question mark.
But I feel like Vinicius gameplay was very good.
Well, I think Vinicius needed it because Vinicius got a lot of flack for the last 1.5 years. Okay, Onik overrated. Oh, this guy is nobody. Rodrigo better.
Also, same goes for Isco as well. Like, Isco got a lot of criticism for a long time. But a week he was. A game he was really good. Like Isco had a really great game. Fede Valverde as well. Like this guy was man of the match.
Valverde is probably the MVP of Real Madrid.
Man, a game he was very good. Even I would say like a game overall, like from Marcelo to like the whole team came to play. Courtois had some really good saves as well. I think Varane was solid.
Wasn't there? Like,
well, yeah, you could argue that Benzema was probably the only one who had who didn't have a great game. Yeah. Yes, credit goes to Zidane. A huge credit. Our Setien, there's an argument I would say, even though Valverde নিয়ে মানুষজন জোক করতো না যে Valverde tactics ছিল pass the ball to Messi and আল্লাহ ভরসা. But to be fair, like Valverde at least got the best out of Messi. সেতিয়ানের আন্ডারে মেসির এফেক্টিভনেস কিন্তু অনেক পড়ে গেছে.
হ্যাঁ, ইনফ্যাক্ট আমি এরকম যে ইটস রুমার যে মেসি ওয়াজ এগেইনস্ট দিস স্যাকিং অফ ভালভার্দে.
আই থিংক লাইক আই সেড, লাইক যে চাই বলুক, লাইক এট লিস্ট ভালভার্দের আন্ডারে পুরো টিম ওই লেভেলে পারফর্ম না করলে মেসি এট লিস্ট পারফর্মড. বাট তুমি লাস্ট 2 মাসে দেখো মেসির এফেক্টিভনেস, হ্যাঁ ওই কোন এক গেমে 4 গোল দিছে এগেইনস্ট 15th প্লেস এইবার.
He wrapped up some assists, I get it, but as a finisher, he's.
But the thing is, Messi, তোমার teamer best finisher. তোমার teamer probably second best finisher, Suarez, is injured. So the Messi এত deep can খেলে তো. I get the point, you want creativity, but the thing with Messi is like Messi একটা half chance দিলে Messi can score a goal. But Messi chance create করে again, it's like again it's just midfield he seems
আমার
to
মনে হয় I feel like Messi cannot do both at this stage. He has to focus. Like Ronaldo is focused on scoring.
আর ইয়েতে midfield he gets like sometimes triple team, quadruple team, like 3-4 player
Yeah.
like ঘিরা ফেলে.
But
It's really tough for
this
him. Plus
Barcelona
ওই
team
লেভেলে
is
support
thin.
নাই.
This Barcelona team is thin. I'm gonna tell you, like, এই টিমরা যদি মেসি চ্যাম্পিয়ন্স লিগ জিতে,
First of all, it's not happening.
it's not
Impossible.
happening. I'm just saying, but
Impossible. Like
hypothetically,
I would say like Barcelona lucky AF যে নাপোলি পাইছে। এখানে নাপোলি যে আটালান্টা হলে আটালান্টা ভরে দিতে পারতো। Not even kidding.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich হলে তো would have been embarrassing. But Bayern Munich I guess হইতে পারতো না because Bayern Munich group champion. হ্যাঁ, but I'm saying Atalanta হইতে পারতো because Atalanta group এ second হয়েছিল and Atalanta would have like killed them.
By the
Dortmund
way,
same. Dortmund পুরো একদম নাই করে দিত। Dortmundeর ওই Sancho, Haaland আর front lineর pace.
They probably wouldn't be they wouldn't cope with that.
Same goes with like any team. Like I think just football এত change হয়েছে like look at like Liverpool front three, Salah, Firmino, Mane, তারপর Trent, Robertson, like so much pacey players, whereas Barcelona like what the hell, man, it's just a joke almost. And also like De Jong or Arthur and like season of শুরুতে remember we were praising যে হ্যাঁ De Jong, Arthur, you know, they might like almost like especially De Jong, like he had a nothing game. Like, he was very poor. Arthur still like I guess you know he did like I didn't see him make too many mistakes, but De Jong yes it was difficult to watch. I think the whole El Clasico is difficult to watch now, but at least you know thank God Real Madrid entertained us for 45 minutes. So we'll just move to a Liverpool at দুইটা game. We're not going to discuss every game. There's hardly any point. Plus a week like দুইটা game হয় নাই, I think 8টা game হয়েছে. So yeah, Watford 3, Liverpool 0. Liverpool invincible season ends. Arsenal fans are sending Watford gift cards in the mail. Man, Watford, what the hell? Like, anybody predicted this?
No, I don't think anybody predicted this. This is just then 3-0 over.
That domination. It's not like Liverpool.
I mean, Sarr should have scored that hat trick, that chance.
Plus, Liverpool, like they played full strength team. They were resting players. Salah.
Did you see how sloppy Liverpool defense was in that game?
By the way, like Lovren Manush, by the full strength of the Joe Gomez, I guess, but yeah. Well, Henderson too, and we'll.
I think Henderson. Okay, just remind me of Henderson, but okay.
So yeah, so like Lovren Manush অনেক গালাগালি করছে because গোলের জন্য, but I would say প্রথম দুইটা গোলে কিন্তু Van Dijk'ের huge.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't remember that through ball goal. Second.
Second. Van Dijk.
Where was he? What was he thinking? I don't know. Like I never see Van Dijk that poor in my life. Seriously, eto baje. Like where was his mind? You know? Like our
first goal eto easily crossed allow করছে. Like how are you even allowing that cross?
It's like Wally Faisal defense করলে এরকম input আমি expect করতে পারি যে cross চাইতেছে. But Van Dijk, come on, man. Like একটা normal average wing back ওইখান থেকে তোমার crossটা it was nothing. It's like not like যে অনেক একটা space create করছে বা something. It was and Van Dijk allowed it. Third goal in fact কে back pass টা দিল? Trent Alexander-Arnold মনে হয় একটা back pass.
Trent. By the way, Trent had a
defensive performance on defensive level. It's there. I mean, attacking wise, he's amazing. That's a very questionable place. Liverpool তেমন কোনো চান্সও ক্রিয়েট করে নাই ঠিকভাবে. So it's not like it was a domination from Watford. এবং I guess এই জয়টার কারণে Watford মনে হয় bottom 3 থেকে উঠে আসছে. We'll talk about the table later, but it's a big win for them.
Yeah, Watford out of the relegation zone into 17th, I believe,
17th
on goal difference.
And Aston Villa didn't play this.
Aston Villa, okay. We'll talk to Aston Villa. Liverpool or Henderson. Yeah, you were saying. I think last week we missed mentioning Henderson, but I'm almost convinced at this point Henderson deserves the Premier League Player of the Year award because Henderson না থাকার পরে লিভারপুলের এই অবস্থা যদি হয়, like you wondering like Maybe he was the key.
He was their Messi Ronaldo.
Yeah, literally. Like this is what Liverpool at 4 game at third defeat, and then
We
তুমি
still
okay,
haven't covered today's game, by the way.
হ্যাঁ, and আমরা আসতেছি আবার আজকে গেমে, বাট লাইক তুমি ছিল না, আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি পডকাস্টের পরে I did record like a 2 minute recap লিভারপুল ওয়েস্ট হ্যামের গেম, ওই যে ফ্যাবিয়ানস্কির ব্লান্ডার্স,
Oh, huh.
লাইক ওই লুকাস ফ্যাবিয়ানসি ওরকম ব্লান্ডার গুলি না করলে ওয়েস্ট হ্যামও কিন্তু লিভারপুলে ধরা খাওয়া যেত. And that would have been 4 defeats. It could have been 4. Right now it's what 3 defeats in 4 games. Henderson na thakarte. This is a thing. Like Jordan Henderson is a thing.
But Henderson playing against Atletico, did he?
Nah, Henderson Atletico is chill.
Oh my God, man.
I'll double check, but I doubt he was. No, actually he did play against Atletico.
He did play. I'm already monasa, but he didn't play in this.
No,
one.
he did play, but he was substituting.
Oh.
No, but he was substituted like 80th minute. But yeah, like okay, so but then I guess Atletico is different from Watford, but
How long? Koto wicket you out Henderson? Like any idea?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Man, Liverpool fans should go to like praise.
Henderson যদি Atletico against Anfield না খেলে, I think Champions League might be gone. Henderson Kello might be gone, but Henderson na khelle Atletico chances are really strong. I would also say Man City ব্যাপারে, if like this is on Man City, because Man City যদি এই gap যদি 22 point, it's what 22 points right now. If you 22 points about 11 points থাকতো, and Man City with the game in hand goes down to 8 points, তারপরে Liverpool has to play Etihad. When that goes down to 5 points, Liverpool still, like, you know, I think they're yet to play. I don't know who they're yet to play. They might be have like Man U against Chelsea. I can't remember. But anyway,
I think so.
But anyways, it's still, it doesn't matter. It could be even like Southampton could trip them. I mean, like I know St. James's Park, so it's like some of those games are not easy. Like Liverpool could have bottled this, but anyways, 22 points is not possible. So we'll move on to Liverpool Chelsea. This is what FA Cup. Chelsea আজকে 2-0. Chelsea Billy Gilmore, 18-year-old, named man of the match.
Oh, হ্যাঁ,
তুমি ওরা দেখছো, চেহারা দেখে মনে হয় যে 14 বছর বয়স.
আমি ভাবছি এটা কে, পরে পড়লাম like he's 18 only. It's like, it's really good to see Gilmore, right?
Yeah, Billy Gilmore.
I mean, that's Lampard for you. Lampard always promote youth. আজকে গেমেও লিভারপুলের Henderson was missing, so
yeah,
this is a recurring theme among Liverpool. Like some people were mentioning though, Jay, Liverpool were not taking this game seriously. তুমি কি agree করো?
এই Chelsea game? No chance, because Van Dijk খেলছে.
Mane খেলছে. Firmino খেলছে. Was it?
Robertson, I think, played. I'm not sure. Liverpool বেশ কয়েকটা first team.
Robertson played. Mane খেলছে. Actually, খেলা নাই. Firmino and Salah came from bench.
Robertson খেলছে. Joe Gomez played as well. So yeah, this was.
Joe Gomez was so poor in this game. I feel like.
No, yeah. So I don't think this is an excuse.
It's more like a Liverpool fan excuse, but
anyways, do you think this might help them? They don't have to worry about winning every game Premier League, and they can just focus on Atletico. And Atletico, if you cross করতে পারে, they can just completely like 100% focus on Champions.
I mean, that argument doesn't hold. কারণ হচ্ছে ওরা Premier League, they almost win the Premier League.
But win করার পরেও, like you could look at like West Ham against Salah, Mane, Firmino. And then Watford against, you're playing your full strength, like everybody, like Van Dijk, Robertson, Arnold. Like you're playing Alisson, like you're playing.
I blame Klopp on this. Klopp should spend more money in transfer window. 4 million spent করছে last transfer window.
I guess, or
he should have gone for. Remember season শুরুতে আমরা বলছি যে Man City bench কত deep, and then think about it. Man City যে দুইটা ইনজুরি হয়েছে, ওদের যে দুইটা সেন্টার ব্যাকের, imagine Van Dijk আর Joel Matipের এই ধরনের দুটো ইনজুরি হতো।
Forget Matip, like just Van Dijker হইলেই that's enough.
Van Dijker হইলেই হয়ে যেত।
Alisson
think about Robertson আর I mean Adrian was really poor this season. Think about Robertson আর Trent Alexander-Arnold এর ব্যাকআপ কে। I can point
I
out like this is Klopp's naivety pretty much. I mean, I'll tell it. This is Klopp's naivety. ও মনে করতেছে like he really trusts on his player. I get it, good, but you always have to invest in your team. Like you, I feel like this is not a good excuse, Jay. Like okay, bench. They could have spent so much money on, and they spent less money than Newcastle United. Just put it out there.
Anyways, we'll just congratulate Manchester City, EFL Cup champions. Oh, was it EFL Cup?
For the last third year in a row, right?
League Cup, Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, but I call it league.
2-1 over Aston Villa. So Man City last 9টা domestic কাপের মধ্যে 8টা জিতছে, which is a very impressive record. The only one একটা জিতে নেই হচ্ছিল প্রিমিয়ার লিগ, I guess. কোনটা জিতে নাই? প্রিমিয়ার লিগ জিতে নাই। হ্যাঁ, প্রিমিয়ার লিগই তো হবে। The one Chelsea won, I guess.
Okay, that was like 3 years
Conte
ago.
Chelsea, হ্যাঁ।
Wow.
Our Man City Wembley record is insane, by the way, as well, because almost every time they play Wembley, they're winning. Yeah, I mean, I think for me, not the major, like a talking point from this game was gamer pore Jack Grealish, like ও পুরা হতাশ হয়ে মাটির মধ্যে ওয়েমলির পিচের মধ্যে শুয়ে ছিল অনেকক্ষণ, looking up, তারপরে ওয়েস্ট হ্যাম বলে like Aston Villa ম্যানেজার যে ডিন স্মিথ যে ওরে উঠাই নিয়ে আসছে, it looks like he's gone basically. He's a very good player. আমরা গ্রিলিশ নিয়ে অত কথা বলবো
to his team. I mean, even if he's gone, I don't think Villa fans should get mad at him. Villa is just not. He is way above Villa's level. I think played for Villa in that league in the second division. কারণ ও Grealish even এর আগে প্রিমিয়ার লিগে খেলছিল, right?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyways, Grealish's offer, Aston Villa ছাড়ার offer আসতেছে almost 2 season ধরে, and he could have left where he stayed championship. Championship এক season ওদেরকে দিছে যে I think the deal was the championship, if you get promoted I'll stay. And then promotion power per he gave them another season, and he's been brilliant this season, like by far and wide.
Man U interested about him.
Man U interested. I think Tottenham as well. Tottenham in last season I think Premier League top 6er যে কোনো team he'll do very well. I would be very curious. I think he would do really well Leicester City under Brendan Rodgers. I think that might be a good option for him. Anyways, any other footballing news? Let's just talk about Bayern Munich ultras there. I think আমাদের দুজনের different opinion আছে এটা নিয়ে. So first of all, কি হয়েছে একটু বলবা?
Basically যেটা হচ্ছে সেটা হচ্ছে যে Bayern ultras, they held a banner যে they were saying যে German DFB same old shit. Dietmar Hof, I think his name.
Hoffenheimer owner, yeah.
এবং SAP একটা মানে আর কি founder.
Billionaire owner.
Yeah, of course. He's like $5-6 billion net worth.
The S&P, Germany S&P.
SAP. So basically ওরা বলছে DFB is not hard on this guy এবং he's a son of a bitch, এই টাইপের আর কি। এই ধরনের ব্যানার হাল করছে। তো ফার্স্টে রেফারি প্লেয়াররা বলছে ওকে ব্যানারটা নামায় ফেলার জন্য, তো ওরা নামায় ফেলছে। পরে সেকেন্ড টাইম আবার ওরা হার্ল করছে, ব্যানারটা দেখাইছে। পরে প্লেয়াররা লেফট ফ্রম দ্য পিচ এবং ইভেনচুয়ালি প্লেয়াররা কামব্যাক করছে, আবার আশা করে খেলছে লাস্টে 15 মিনিট লিটারালি বল আর কি নিজেদের মধ্যে পাসিং করছে। এট দ্যাট টাইম বায়ার্ন ওয়ার 6-0 আপ, সো গেম ওয়াজ ওভার বাই দেন। সো হ্যাঁ, আই মিন তোমার অপিনিয়নটা হচ্ছে যে okay, fans should have a voice or opinion about what they want to express. I get that, but what I don't get is death threat for this.
But this is my thing. Like I think Germany though, there was racist incidents, and jetar karone game wasn't stopped. And you have a billionaire owner who's getting verbal abuse, racism, and etar jonno game stops.
It's a huge problem. In no way I'm downplaying racism. I think racism er jonno khela stop hইতেই পারে. I'm fully.
But Germany to hoy nai go. Am I right? I'm not.
It didn't happen in
I remember Spain এর ওই স্টোরিটা I told you যে স্পেনে যখন racist abuse হইছে হয় নাই, but যখন একজন racist কে was called out, the game stopped.
হ্যাঁ, but তুমি ডিটমার হফের ব্যাপারে একটা জিনিস বুঝতে হবে। তুমি আজকের স্টোরি দেখতেছো, but do you know this guy also get death threat from different fan bases because of his investment in the club?
আচ্ছা ও কি স্টেডিয়ামে ছিল তাই না?
He was in the stadium.
Why is he going to the stadium? এটা তো away game. Like
He
he
was
can
in
just stay home.
Hoffenheim's.
এটা কি হফেনহাইমে ছিল?
হ্যাঁ, খেলা হফেনহাইমে ছিল। কাহিনী হচ্ছে, I think German fanরা, like, I get it. You have like a great tradition, 50+1. Um, there are a lot of good things of it. There might be some bad things on it, but even then, you cannot get mad at some person for investing in the club, because think about the big picture. Hoffenheim probably was like a small club. It's like a village, pretty much. Yeah. Among, think about the amount of like economic activity he brings in that area. Think outside of football too. Football is not
I'm
be
just
all
saying
end all.
if you're gonna do this for this, then next time or whenever there's a
Racist
racist incident, make sure you are stopping the game as well.
I'm not in favor of stopping the game for Banner, but I'm able to see in general the amount of
Okay,
hatred
no,
this guy
that's
gets.
fine. I mean, you want to condemn something like this, আমার এটা the problem নাই, but আমার কথা ছিল যে there shouldn't be like it's hilarious. I think I don't আমি yet a
By the way,
টুইটটা খুঁজে পাচ্ছি না।
Tottenham কিন্তু এখন ওই ফ্যানদেরকে বাই করতে পারে না।
রুডিগারের ইয়েটা।
Some say they're still looking for those
we
racist
should
fans.
mention that. Oh no, we did talk about that. Tottenham, Chelsea. But we didn't mention যে রুডিগারের ইয়েটা।
We did mention, but even after that, like 3 months later, they're still looking for.
Yeah.
লন্ডনের মতো একটা শহরে এত একটা মানে স্টেট অফ দি আর্ট এরিনাতে ওরা এখনো খুঁজে পায়নি। খুব ফানি, খুব বিলিভেবল।
And the most hilarious thing is Tottenham Chelsea match মাঝখানে Tottenham fans were booing Rudiger again and again because he was racially abused আর ও এটা বলছে এই কারণে he deserves to get
I think এখানে টটনহাম না, pretty much বেশিরভাগ ইউরোপের, I don't know if you see it, but most of the team-এ normally opposition player racism-এর শিকার হলেও মানুষজন সাপোর্ট দেয় না। Did you saw that?
Crazy. Anyways,
I mean, quickly want to mention about like Wolves, Leicester. Wolves won against Tottenham 2-3.
Oh, so yeah, we could mention so this is a funny thing. Guardian, we were talking. Mourinho is one of the highest paid managers in the world, right now, especially. Premier League, I think he is the second highest after Guardiola. I'm not sure. Our world, he's one of the highest.
Okay.
Probably top 5, definitely top 10.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And Mourinho tactics, Chelsea game, it was like to hoof it up and hopefully Lucas Moura or Dele Alli or somebody. Maybe
was it against Chelsea game or Wolves game too?
Wolves game actually, I would say differently. I would say Wolves game and Tottenham actually did play. They did, like Wolves game, it wasn't as bad as Chelsea.
No, okay.
Or same, actually the worst was Leipziger game.
Oh.
Leipzig game, like there was like why are you paying somebody almost, I think 15 million pounds a year? I think, I'm not sure, maybe more. Why are you paying this guy so much money? Or tactics is basically just like he has basically no tactical input. Like just like a team boss and just like, oh, we're gonna pass it to him and then maybe he'll do something. But I think criticism guli shunse, and against Wolves, they actually did play a little bit, and Nuno actually showed that the Portuguese manager proper like a team assemble kore khela dekhai dite pare. Like Wolves was really good at game. তুমি কি Leicester is in a huge slump.
I mean, Leicester
1 win and 8.
Leicester lost to Norwich 1-0. এবং আমার কথা হচ্ছে the way Leicester is going, do you see them missing out on Champions League?
Maybe not impossible. I'll definitely tell you this because there's a lot of teams are finding form because Man U, Arsenal,
not
both.
Chelsea.
You never know. Chelsea কিন্তু like Liverpool হারাইছে and then Tottenham কে হারাইছে. Yeah, and Chelsea
draw করছে against.
Draw করছে. Yeah, that is true. I forget about that. But like maybe not Chelsea, but still Man U, Arsenal, Wolves as well. Yeah,
Sheffield still there. I feel like, although I'm on a Sheffield আস্তে
Sheffield পারবে most probably.
Yeah. Everton probably could have made it if they appointed Carlo Ancelotti. Like
আরেকটু আর বোধহয় এক দেড় মাস আগে হইলে I think there was like Jamie Vardy like hasn't scored in so long. Like a gamer, I think gamer warm up সময় he got injured as well, so he didn't play. আচ্ছা যদি আরো ফুটবল নিউজ বলতে চাই, I think I would say Leeds United 4 wins in a row after we slump এর পর. including
Cassia got banned. Let's talk about
Kiko
it.
Casilla got banned for 8 games, racially abusing shit. Opposition একটা striker কে he racially abused. But the thing is, he was banned for 8 games. He was found guilty on the balance of probability, not beyond reasonable doubt. So
What about an English player ক্ষেত্রে এটা তোমার কি মনে হয় 8 গেম হইতো?
John Terryকে দিছিল.
Well, জন টেরি কি 8 গেম খেলছিল?
Wasn't it John? Yeah. No, Suarez 8 game খেলছিল. John Terry 4 games.
জন টেরি 8 গেম খায়
Right,
না। জন
right,
টেরি
right. Sorry,
4
sorry,
গেম
sorry.
বা 5 গেম খেলছিল।
Suarez 8 games.
There is a conspiracy
Yeah,
there
that's
যে
that's
ইংল্যান্ডের প্লেয়ারদেরকে আন্ডার পানিশ করে রেসিজম ইনসিডেন্টে।
that's a good one. Yeah, yeah. আমার মনে আসতেছিল না. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, John Terry কে 4 game দিছিল. I think so. Again, if I'm wrong, somebody message me on Facebook or something and let me know. আর
ইতালিতে করোনা ভাইরাস ইজ লাইক রিয়েলি
হ্যাঁ,
স্লাম্প।
ছয়টা গেম got postponed.
এর আগের উইকও আই থিঙ্ক 5-6টা গেম ছিল, বাট amidst all of this, Lazio took the league in Syria. সেটা হচ্ছে ওরা এই উইকে 2-0 জিতছে বলোনিয়ার এগেইনস্টে, and they are right now 2 points ahead of Juve, and Juve had a game in hand. Then that game is against Inter Milan. I mean, ওই গেমটা কিন্তু মে 13 তারিখে পর্যন্ত রিস্কেডিউল করতেছে, so that can have a lot of significance in the title race, especially May 13 তারিখে.
Yeah, like anyway, I'm coronavirus like all the chat is just because we don't know. Like we literally don't know almost anything about this. কি হবে না. I mean, just quickly, for me personally, this is the best league in the world. Championship, West Brom was running away, but they lost a last weekend at home, Wigan against it. And Wigan was like a relegation zone chilo, like a weekend aake. And West Brom league leaders, they lost Wigan against home as well. And West Brom, like Leeds closed the gap to West Brom to 1 point. We think Fulham has been winning, but Fulham is like Leeds their gap now 5 points. So Leeds United 4 wins in a row, including তোমার 4টা clean sheet. আমাদের 4 wins in a row, প্রথম 3টা ছিল 1-0. So basically পুরো লিডস এর যে আমি তোমায় বলতেছিলাম যে জানুয়ারি ফেব্রুয়ারি স্লাম্পটা so you could West Brom might তার মধ্যে West Brom আজকে নিউক্যাসলের কাছে হারছে FA কাপে.
হ্যাঁ, I saw that 3-2, right?
Yeah, 3-2.
Almiron scored, right?
Almiron দুইটা দিছে. Newcastle was I guess FA কাপ আমরা দেখতে পাই না এখানে, but Newcastle was dominating the whole game, and lasted I think 10 minute দুটা গোল
দিছিল I think.
Typical Steve Bruce, একটা headless chicken. Anyways, also good news for Forest fans. Nottingham Forest is doing really well and looks like set to make playoff run a season. So it would be really interesting if you see
Leeds and Nottingham Forest in the Premier League.
Leeds, Nottingham Forest. Unfortunately, if you get I would say the only other team I would really love was Sheffield Wednesday, but I guess Sheffield Wednesday too far down this season. Maybe next year. Anything else?
MLS started this year.
MLS started. I mean, wait.
Inter Miami played this week, by the way. Inter Miami, they David Beckham MLS এ আসার পর ওর সাথে MLS এর ডিল হয় যে after retirement he would get a new team in Miami, and David Beckham যদিও 2012-13 তে রিটায়ার করে, বাট এরপরে অনেক রকমের লজিস্টিক্যাল প্রবলেমের কারণে ইন্টার মায়ামি টিমটা এত বছর ধরে হয় নাই। সো ফাইনালি তারা নতুন টিম করছে এবং ওরা নতুন ভাবে লিগে জয়েন করছে এবং খেলা শুরু করছে, কিন্তু এই উইকেন্ড ইন্টার মায়ামি অ্যাকচুয়ালি 1-0 হারছে LAFC কাছে। But either way, I mean, it's
NYCFC lost as well.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to quickly mention
Joseph Martinez got an ACL injury. He's out for the season. And I don't know if you watch Miguel Almiron's celebration. He always ওর একটা সেলিব্রেশন ছিল জোসেফ মার্টিনেজের সাথে, ওরা দুজন পিঙ্ক মানে একসাথে সেলিব্রেশনটা করতো। ও জাস্ট ওই পিকচারটার জাস্ট ও অর্ধেক হাফ সেলিব্রেশন করছে জাস্ট টু কমেমোরেট হিম লাইক হিজ ইনজুরি।
I'm really sad because I think he should have left or Europe কিন্তু অফার পাইছিল। I think AC Milan offered দিছিল।
I think unfortunately ওর যে জিনিসটা I feel like he's very complacent in মানে players are like that. শুনো কথা হচ্ছে you live in America, right? You are comfortable with this life. for some people, money and life যদি ঠিক থাকে, they don't really think about like moving to a different
True.
league.
I mean, yeah, or family situation ki maybe or I don't wife and kids আছে maybe or আব্বা আম্মা ছেড়ে যেতে চায় না
Right.
a lot of things.
These things are also in there. So এই জন্য আমি বলতেছি
I mean, just we're gonna finish in like 2 minutes. I just want to mention like Norwegian strikers. Almost everybody talks about Haaland, but there's another guy. His name is Alexander Sorloth. Ochilo. He's playing for Trabzonspor, Turkish Liga. Or Turkish League top scorer with 19 goals. This guy is actually on loan from Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is currently like goal scorer journal. They're really struggling, first of all.
You're talking about Turkey. I forgot to mention.
Turkish League,
Daniel Sturridge, Turkish League কোন একটা team থেকে released হয়েছে and he got banned 4 months. I think it's Trabzonspor too.
No, Fenerbahce ছিল, I think.
No. Fenerbahce ছিল. And he got banned 4 months because he was betting something.
Oh. Okay, whatever. Screw him. I don't really care about him. I'm just looking. Turkish League's second highest goal scorer is Papis Dembasise, Newcastle legend. Chelsea against a goal. Oh my god!
তুমি যে শুধু ক্রিস্টাল প্যালেসের কথা বলো, নিউক্যাসলও could use him
but
now, I guess.
The thing is, Newcastle থেকে তো লোন নাই. Like Crystal Palace, if you have a striker this good, like তুমি কেন লোন করতেছো? সেখানে তোমার নিজে গোল দিতে পারতেছে না পুরো টিম. Same তুমি যদি ক্রিস্টাল প্যালেস আর ব্রাইটনের খেলা দেখতা, মানে দুইটা টিমের like they're so like দুইটা টিমই এত স্ট্রাগল করতেছে গোল দেওয়ার জন্য. And I guess Newcastle Burnley was very similar as well, but like Premier League at lower end, like there are some teams like they're really struggling for goals. Whereas you have like you actually like think like Norwich came a problem face because Norwich has Timo Pukki who's actually scored a lot of goals. But I don't know, it's like I think Chada World there's like world football there's like a shortage of like really good strikers. I think আগের মতন নাই. That's what I feel like.
Out and out striker.
Like goal scorers, I would say. Like but proper goal
average
scorers.
Goal per game is up. I feel like
only because
different like sources of goal.
Top 6 থেকে they're scoring more goals than ever before.
Maybe what happened is
Newcastle
score a lot more goal.
Newcastle is 7টা 0-0. চিন্তা করতে পারো.
Newcastle probably the most boring team in English Premier League.
I don't disagree.
I think that's not a fair comparison.
Yeah, but you also look at Crystal Palace. You'll also look at Brighton.
Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley as well. Burnley was struggling for goals. Even
I don't think Southampton is struggling for goals.
Southampton is because of the Danny Ings, and Danny Ings, well, I guess Danny Ings a goal would hit over but yeah, like and Danny Ings a season form is. But what if or average Chile season? Like then Southampton struggling as well. So just anyways, we're gonna end this. Probably went a little longer than we wanted to. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, take care.
All right, bye.